This is the extension of how to have fluency, which no other coaching center will tell you. This is very powerful technique which I am telling to you. So friends, there is an exam called IELTS, English Language Testing System, which is this technique which I am telling to you. It is for free. Now it is an exam for those who want to go abroad. It is a necessary test in which candidates have to appear without having going abroad. But before that you have to appear for this test. Rest you can Google what is IELTS. Now there is an important section in this exam. Basically there are 4 sections: reading, writing, speaking and listening. In my earlier video and article I mentioned reading. You have to be an ardent reader, ARDENT, ardent. Then I talked about listening. You have to do active listening. But here I will tell you for speaking, how to have fluency in speaking, right from scratch, right from basic. In my previous writing I mentioned about all those things, because in my previous company you can say, which was Sapient, SAPIENT, which is a multinational company, my boss in that company said that I am an active listener. He used to listen to Hollywood movies. I'm not saying just watching, but actively listening in English carefully, because of which he absorbed what is said in the movie and learned, because of which his English became very good. Though he was not a great speaker, but he used to manage. After a few years he became a manager from TL, that is team leader. So that is why I emphasize on active listening, which my boss did and became a manager. He was from village background, did not have good English, but he did active listening, watching Hollywood movies, listening to the dialogues, absorbing them, how to speak, what they are speaking. Now when I said this English test, which is best and powerful tool and technique to have fluency in English speaking, I will tell you, which is, first of all, just assume if you have to appear for IELTS exam. I'm not saying go and appear for that exam, but just mold yourself. In Hindi we say, अपने आप को ढालो उस सांचे में और सोचो कि मैंने ये एग्ज़ाम देना है, मुझे अब्रॉड जाना है, अच्छे मार्क्स लाने हैं. Now when you think like that, your mind will start assuming. I don't say take that exam because it is very expensive exam. It costs around 30,000, 30k. Now when I say this, start searching and listening for IELTS podcast. There are various podcasts on YouTube, various teachers who teach speaking for IELTS, in which they teach how to speak on different topics freehand. I would suggest every day take a topic, probably your favorite topic, on which you can speak a lot. Firstly in your own native language, then you translate it in English. I have taught how to translate, or probably you can take help of Google, YouTube. First you write on that topic few lines in your language, then translate it in English. You can take help of ChatGPT. Also do how much I teach in this article. Write few lines, for example, on there's a topic rainbow. You can YouTube that. Now the technique is which you have written. Loudly remember and loudly start speaking. That is the only mantra to have fluency and open hesitation to speak in English. You can say how we can speak loudly. We have family members around. What they will say. So you can do this activity when there is no one around. Maybe when all your family members have gone out. If not possible, then lock yourself in one vehicle or car. If you don't have car, you can borrow keys of your friend's car. Go inside car, lock yourself where there is no one is listening to you. You are not disturbing anyone. And start speaking loudly. That paper on which you have written your favorite topic and lines. For example, Julie has 2. Now this line repeat again and again. Do this activity for 15 minutes at least. If you have written 10 lines, then keep repeating and saying these lines again and again. Slowly and gradually you will have fluency. This is my own practiced technique. Every day if you speak loudly and repeat it at least for 15 minutes, this is the target, how to have fluency. Now every day take a different topic, write few lines on it, then start speaking in front of mirror. If you can't do that, so you can use that car technique. Lock yourself, maybe your friend's car, and start speaking with someone who want to develop their fluency in English. Start speaking first with simple topic, take simple topics to write, then start writing on difficult topics like current affairs. You can take help of newspaper. Listen to podcasts of IELTS on YouTube. Every day new podcast. What I discussed earlier, but carefully you have to do active listening. If you do active listening of speaking section in IELTS podcast, YouTube channels, teachers, listen to them actively, carefully what they are teaching for speaking only. I am telling. There are different sections: reading, writing, listening, speaking. Go for only speaking section of IELTS, wherein they will make you champion of speaking. Then only you can do good speaking. Like I gave you the example of my boss in first company, Sapient, a global company. So this IELTS technique is very powerful, which no other coaching center will tell you. This is my own personal tested technique. I also appeared for IELTS and got 70% overall. There are different sections in which you get different marks, but I got 80% in speaking. So I can tell you the inside story. I would again repeat, listen to podcast of speaking, because there are different podcasts, but most important is that you repeat and speak after what the speaker is saying. Absorb the words in your mind repeat them. In Hindi we say dohrao. Once you do this, then start learning what you have listened and what you have written without seeing paper on which you have written.